I want to preface everything in this video with the statement that none of the arguments presented here are reasons or excuses to violate the law. I think that what NOAA and the Federal Fisheries Management Council are doing is admirable in that they are attempting to preserve the longevity of our fishery. That being said, I have methodological disagreements over how they're going about that process, who they're consulting, and, the numbers that they're coming out with for gag numbers and populations. That being said as well, I do, however, think that it is important to combat this through legal official means and get an official resolution to the situation that everyone can be happy with. Because at the end of the day, violating the law hurts everyone because it makes regulations tighter and stricter and does not actually bring us to any kind of solution. Don't endanger yourself or anyone on your vessel. Don't risk anything stupid with, FWC and the cops. They're all just trying to be out here and protect us, protect the fishery, and we should, listen to them when we're on the water and disagree with them when we're at the council meetings.
Welcome back to another episode of Crystal Oak Fishing. I look stupid, but that's just because I have my hood up because it was cold. We're pretty far out for the skiff. We're like, what, 25, right? Yeah. And we're out here and in about 40, 45 feet of water, and we are looking for good viz. Basically, the viz has been terrible. The wind has been stirring everything up, so we had to go a little further. We're in an area we've never been. We just spent an hour idling around, marking little spots that we could try to find and go back and dive on. And we're now at the one that looked the most promising, and we're gonna hop in, do a little viz check, and see what's going on. See you in the water.
Alright, so by the title of this video, you might have guessed that I have an agenda. Normally I'm an environmentalist, man. Like, I love preserving the environment. I love the environment in general. I love fish. I love keeping fisheries healthy. But this day it was just like the gags were taunting us. There's no other way to put it. So I'm gonna pause the camera a couple times on this first few dives. Check this out. One gag there. Just swimming around. We're in 40 feet of water. We're like very close to shore. 1, 2. Oh, what's that? 3 more, and there's one in that big one in that hole, another big one right behind it. There's just, look at the size of the head of that other big one there. So that's like what? First drop of the day, just doing a viz check, and there's like 6 gags. Oh, that's a sheep's head. I'm just kind of pointing at it. Because I thought, like, I'll see another one today. Wrong. End up getting skunked this day. But stay tuned, because you're going to see some big gags. On my way up. Evan.
First of all, yeah, we have viz. Second of all, holy gags.
There's some monsters out.
Jesus
There's one
Christ.
behind you that was fucking 40.
Huge gags. Okay. Well, we found the viz. If you notice, the top is gone because I thought I could make this into a spear gun rack, sort of. Work in progress. Shut up, Evan. We're gonna go to the next spot because this spot, everything's really small. I got some other things that I wanted to check out around here, so we'll see what's going on. Pretty far out. On the salty sea.
I'm not going to pretend to be an expert in, fisheries management and anything like that. I care deeply about the longevity of our fishery because I have, another hopefully like 60-something years to fish it. But that being said, the numbers that we're seeing out here diving are ridiculous. We're only 25 miles off. For a skiff, that's a lot. But for most, boats, that's kind of child's play, at least on the Gulf side. And we're seeing 6, 7 gags a dive. We're seeing gags upwards of 20 pounds, multiple of them every dive in 40 feet of water. And, that being said, we're way up north, which is, where NOAA isn't doing as much measuring. Up in Crystal River, Homosassa, Cedar Key area, they're doing a lot more of their measuring of gag populations more south where they could use a little more help. But look at those 2 white marks right there. That front one was bigger than the one you're about to see in the back right here. This one in the back, however, was probably, north of 20 25 pounds. It was huge. If I had plugged that thing with a pole spear, I might have had a world record. Now, you know, some people might say that that's because of the new limits. I don't think that gag just grew that big in the past, year just because of the new limits and regulations. I think they've been there. Uh, but it's kind of crazy to see all of these populations when Noah's, a million pounds off of their harvest estimates.
Holy shit, the size of that white one.
There was a bigger one after you left. I tried to get you to notice him.
Oh my god.
There's like rocks over here.
Yeah.
Let's see what's going on.
Now, we're just, we're just diving, having fun. Like, we're just enjoying seeing all these fish. No skin off our backs. You know what I mean? But that being said, it is incredible to see the number of gag that are going on when we're diving and then get back to land and be told by NOAA and the Fisheries Council, etc., that there's no more gag, that they're all, threatened and that we need to be closing seasons earlier because it's just not matching up with what we've seen. The way that they calculate this is also not really clear to us. Like it hasn't been made clear to commercial captains, to recreational fishermen, nor have recreational fishermen even been consulted for any part of this process. But yeah, that's my rant. That's all the gag footage. We're gonna change spots. We're now gonna go like 40 miles out, be out deep, and I'll show you a dive from that.
Just rolled up to the spot. That's what you want to see. We gotta get back over it, but holy moly. We're gonna get in now. Holy blue.
So this is 52 feet of water, which for the skiff in the Gulf is pretty darn good, especially way up north. The further north you go, we were out of Egmont Key this trip. The further offshore you have to go for it to start to get deep. So we were a good ways out. We were like 40, 42 miles offshore in this particular set of dives, and you can tell it was getting dark. I've got like a spot of my camera, but I'll let you know there's a big red grouper that I see on this dive. We only take a couple drops on this spot. I wish we could have taken more, but we literally we had to go because we had like, an hour and a half, 2 hour run back in. There's the red grouper right there. He's about to spook. Kind of see him flick right there into the hole, and you see the dust right there. But yeah, this was a really cool landmark dive for the skiff. No fish, but still really cool to be out that far and make it back safely. So now we'll show you the run in. Thanks for watching.
Just found this floating out here. Beautiful sunset. There's land over there. I don't think you can see it. Oh, it's over there. There it is. You can see it. Yeah, but I'm gonna bring this in now. They're sitting secure. All right, that's awesome. All right, we made it back in. It's not fully nighttime, but we were cutting it close. Furthest we've ever taken the crapper in the Gulf. Good job, Evan. You leave me hanging? Yeah? Alright. Well, we got skunked, but we had a fun time. Good breaking the boat back in after winter break and stuff. Or after being in school. This is winter break. Peace.